And many of the young girls that I knew anyway had one dream: to be a princess, to find the prince, to get the castle, and to live happily ever after. I still remember sitting in Miss Imogene Young's 3rd grade class as she sang, "When you wish upon a star." Remember that? She promised that it makes no difference who you are, that anything your heart desires will come to you. Yeah, if you have the money. How's that whole wishing on a star thing working out for you? And for you millennials out there, wish upon a star translated, put it out to the universe. I learned that from my life coach right before she went bankrupt. And so I clasped my hands and I threw my prayer right up there into the stars with all the others. And I said, "Dear God, make me a princess." And I'm pretty sure he laughed himself to sleep. Now, luckily, for those of us who wanted to be a princess, and I know, don't be judging, I should have wanted to be a teacher or a secretary or something good like that, but no, I wanted to be Cinderella. I'm just saying, truth. I didn't want to be G.I. Jane, too much work. There's no running in my fairy tale. I didn't want to be Barbie. Those Barbies, I don't know about y'all, when I was growing up, they were creepy. Because everyone I saw had magic marker all over her face, hair chopped off, and a pinky missing. Right? And we don't need to talk about the parts Ken was missing. No wonder we didn't know what to do with it. I say that out loud. So yeah, I wanted to be a princess. It didn't matter. Goldilocks, Snow White, Cinderella, any of those would do. And luckily, for those little girls like me, we all had the manual, right? We had the book. And it was spelled out in that book exactly who you needed to be. For example, the book said you need to have milky white skin. Princess didn't have acne or rosacea or headgear or moles with hairs growing out of them or nipple whiskers. Snow White never told me that one day my chin was going to start sprouting dreadlocks. Goldilocks didn't say I was going to have to draw on my eyebrows. Y'all, it's exhausting. Last week, I was sleepy and I drew one a good inch higher than the other. I had to walk around all day looking suspicious. The book didn't say, Kelly, in high school, you're going to look like androgynous Pat from Saturday Night Live. The book said it's all about the prince, right? It said in the book, you're going to meet him because he's going to be riding around on a horse in the woods. The woods? Have you seen Law and Order? Special Victims Unit? I don't recommend going to meet your charming prince in the woods. And then he would come riding up in tights and a tunic. Ladies, if you're waiting for your man to come riding up in tights, we need to have another conversation. The book said that he would look like 4 and that it would have long flowing hair, remember? Nobody told us it was going to flow right off his head and land on his back, detouring through his nose and his ears. No judgment, no judgment. I married a hairy man. I did. I just tell him, I said, sweetie pie, we just got to rein it in a little bit. Just got to rein it in. That's all. Maybe do a little manscaping. I was like, nobody wants to be married to a charming Prince Chia Pet. I said, you can shape it into the shape of something I like a little Debbie snack cake. And the castle. Book told us every princess at the end gets a castle, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody told us we were going to have to clean the thing. Or not clean it. I only clean the parts of my house people see from the street. So yeah, the book spelled out exactly who I was supposed to be, and I didn't meet it. Not in any single direction did I look like the princess in the book. My life didn't go that way. It seemed like when everybody zigged, I zagged. I was the weird one in a sea of black and white zebras. I was pink. And as far as I could tell, the princess could wear pink. But she couldn't be pink. So I spent a lot of my life trying to cover up the pink and be like all the others. I remember back when I was in high school. Now, I know this is a long time ago. This is back before students started dating their teachers. I don't understand that. I really don't. I mean, I was afraid to even ask to sharpen my pencil. And our teachers, they weren't these hot little numbers either. They were tired old bitter people. Smelled like moss and cough drops. No offense if you're a teacher. But I remember back then I wanted a members-only jacket. Do you remember the members-only jacket? Yes, right? And I wanted the jacket that said members only on it. I didn't want the Sears version that said we all belong. No, because we didn't. I wanted a Corvette with leopard print seat covers and a coconut air freshener. But did I get it? No. I got my Uncle Cooter's hand-me-down Dodge Dart. Smelled like feet. The bumper was hanging off. It was held on by duct tape. Had a sticker on it that said, start a movement, eat a prune. So yeah, you try to be cool. But I got it in my head for some reason, I don't know, I got it in my head that I wanted to dance. And no thanks to my cousin who was like, you gotta be kidding, you run across the street, it takes your rear end an extra day just to catch up. But I had decided the best place for my dancing talent to manifest itself was gonna be cheerleading tryouts. I wasn't the brightest bulb in the pack. But I thought I couldn't. For 2 weeks, I got ready, y'all, and I practiced and I danced in my carport. And I danced till my feet bled. When I danced, I felt free. When I danced, I felt beautiful. When I danced, neighbors called 911. Asked me, was I having a seizure? They put a glass jar up in the convenience store with my picture on it asking for donations. But what did they know? More than I did, turns out. As cheerleading didn't go the way I'd planned. I still remember the table of all those cheerleading judges and all their ironed out hair and their perkiness. Oh, no offense if you were a cheerleader. And I remember it wasn't polite, behind my back titters of laughter. It was in my face, side-splitting guffaws of laughter. Every head was thrown back. All I could see was this row of nostril tunnels and dangling tonsils. I was devastated because it was the day I learned I couldn't dance. If I could have seen back then, I would have gotten an inkling into the magic that it was also the day I learned I could make people laugh. But I didn't get it then. And so, high school was a series of constantly hitting a wall of everything I wasn't. And trying to paint over the pink. And I can feel some of you nodding in here because I know we have a couple of pink zebras in this room. And then I met Babette Bernadette. And she showed me a different shade of pink.